heart of ancient lore, where Oyo's echoes softly soar, a tale unfolds of destiny, where whispers of the future roar. In a realm where shadows dance and time's own thread is spun, the fate of Oyo rests within the Queen's unborn, sacred one. The future's cradled in a dream, where hope and fear entwine. Stay with us, for in this tale, the stars and fate align.
Uncle, I summoned you to discuss the progress of the peace treaty with the village of Ogene. The trade alliance is flourishing, our markets are bustling, and the people are at ease. Surely this is the outcome we both desired?
Your Majesty, you may see it as progress, but I see missed opportunities. You had a chance to conquer Ogene, to bring them under our rule. By now, we could have been the supreme rulers of two kingdoms. Instead, you chose to sit at the table with men who should have been on their knees before you.
And at what cost, Uncle? The lives of our soldiers? The peace of our people? I have seen the faces of war, the grief of widows, the cries of children. This path of peace, gestures toward the window overlooking the kingdom, is the path the ancestors have guided me to take. Are you not weary of bloodshed?
Bloodshed is sometimes necessary for greatness. What is a king if not the wielder of power? You speak of peace, but peace is fragile, an illusion, a fleeting moment before the next conflict. Had you taken my counsel, we would not be sitting here discussing treaties. We would be dictating terms, expanding our borders, solidifying our legacy.
You speak of legacy, but what legacy do we leave if it is built on the bones of the innocent? Power, Uncle, is not just about conquest. It is about wisdom, restraint, and understanding when to fight and when to forge alliances. Ogene is not our enemy. They are our brothers in trade, our partners in prosperity. Would you have us destroy that for the sake of your ambition?
Ambition? You call it ambition, I call it survival. Do you think Ogene will honor this peace forever? They smile now, but behind those smiles are plans, strategies, deceptions. I've heard whispers, Your Majesty, whispers of spies within our walls, disguised as traitors. They are studying us, learning our strengths and, more importantly, our weaknesses. The day will come when they strike, and you will realize the folly of your decisions.
And if that day comes, I will face it with the knowledge that I acted with honor and foresight. But I will not become the aggressor, the tyrant you wish me to be. The ancestors have spoken through me, Uncle. They have shown me a vision of peace, not domination. Our strength lies in unity, not in the subjugation of others. You may doubt my choices, but I will not allow fear to drive me into the arms of war.
Fear? You think this is about fear? This is about protecting what is ours. What good are your visions if they leave us vulnerable? I have lived through wars, seen enemies who claimed friendship only to turn against us when we least expected. You're young, idealistic, but your naivety will cost us everything. Mark my words, the day Ogene turns on us, you will regret this peace you so cherish.
Enough, Uncle. You may be my elder, but I am the king. The crown rests on my head, and with it the responsibility to guide our people. I will not lead them into unnecessary bloodshed because of your paranoia. The ancestors communicate through me. I am one with them. Their wisdom is my strength, and their guidance is of peace. You will respect my decision and make peace with the Ogene.
So be it, Your Majesty. But know this, when the storm comes, and it will come, don't expect me to stand idly by as your kingdom crumbles under your misguided leadership. Perhaps one day you'll realize that power, true power, comes not from peace, but from the strength to do what is necessary.
How dare you, Uncle? How dare you walk out on your king? If not for the sake of blood, I should ask the guard to throw you in the prison right away.
the grand palace of Oyo Kingdom, adorned with traditional Yoruba artifacts. King Adewale presides over a court session, listening to petitions from his people. The atmosphere is one of respect and tradition. Queen Abeni, heavily pregnant, walks in gracefully.
Chief Oluwo, the land dispute between Olokun and Akinjide must be settled fairly. We cannot allow discord to fester among our people.
Your Majesty, I shall see to it that justice prevails.
Abeni, my love, you grace us with your presence. How fares our child today?
My king, may your reign continue to shine as bright as the morning star. Your prince is eager to meet the world, just like their father. My revered elders, I greet you all with the warmth of the sun and the respect of the earth. The maids are already pounding the yam with care, and soon the guards will bring forth the freshest palm wine, untouched and rich, a gift from the farmer's bountiful last harvest. Let us share in this moment where the earth's blessings meet our noble assembly. For in unity we find strength, and in tradition we find our essence.
Your Majesties, my queen, we also didn't come empty-handed. We come with blessings from the ancestors for the child you carry. May they be strong, wise, and just.
We are honored by your prayers, wise elders. The child will be raised in the knowledge and traditions of our people.
Under the cloak of darkness, where the night itself seems to whisper secrets, evil takes shape. As shadows conspire and the air grows thick with menace, sinister schemes are born. Tonight, we witness a moment where malice finds its ally. In the depths of this darkened hour, an uncle, driven by twisted ambition, turns to a shadowy herbalist. Together, they concoct a potion of betrayal, plotting the death of a brother, their king. This is where the loom of darkness weaves its cruel design, setting the stage for a chilling act of treachery.
The king's rule is weakening and the throne must be mine. We must act covertly. The gods' favor must be manipulated to ensure our success.
Prince Ajayi, there are rituals that can alter the gods' will, but they come at a cost. The king will fall, and the blame will be placed where you desire, for a price.
Name your price. I will not hesitate to pay it. The throne is worth any sacrifice.
Consider it done. Tonight, the king's wine will be poisoned, and the gods will reveal the desired outcome.
Tonight, darkness claims a throne. In the heart of the palace, where power once radiated, a grim shadow falls. The king, a beacon of strength and wisdom, succumbs to a cruel betrayal. A potion of deceit seals his fate, and as the life drains from his regal form, so too does the light from the kingdom. This is where trust shatters and destiny shifts, and the very air is charged with the weight of a sovereign's final breath.
This wine is a fine gift from our allies. It will be a fitting end to a day of celebration. What is happening to me?
Tonight, we witness the aftermath of a king's tragic end. As shadows cloak the palace, the fire left burning on the roof threatens to consume more than just a single life. With the king's death, the stage is set for a far darker scheme. As the kingdom mourns, a wicked plot unfurls, one that will seek to extinguish the entire royal line. The king's widow, heavy with child, becomes the target of a sinister plan to shift the blame and doom the lineage. As treachery weaves its web, remember the old African wisdom: you don't leave a fire on the roof to sleep. Tonight, that fire rages on, threatening to engulf the legacy of a fallen monarch and all who remain.
This is a tragedy, but we must find the truth. Who could have done this to our beloved king?
What are you implying, Ajayi? My husband is dead, and you speak of accusations?
We must consider all possibilities. The king's wine was poisoned, and only those closest to him had access. Perhaps someone who had something to hide.
These are grave accusations, Prince Ajayi. If true, the penalty is death. Queen Abeni, don't you agree?
We must consult the gods. Chief Oluwo, let the veil of mystery be lifted, and let the gods reveal the face of the traitor among us. The wicked soul who dared to poison our beloved king must not escape justice. We all know that the maids never touch the king's drink. It is only the queen who attends to that sacred duty. Could it be that our trust has been betrayed from within the very heart of our palace? The gods must show us the truth, for the honor of our kingdom and the spirit of our departed king. Let us prepare for the sacred rites. The time for answers has come.
I swear upon the gods and the ancestors that I am innocent. Someone else has orchestrated this treachery.
In the shadows of the great kingdom, betrayal brews like a storm on the horizon. Prince Ajayi, once a trusted uncle, now moves like a serpent through the court, his heart consumed by ambition, his mind driven by envy. The throne, soaked in the blood of kings, is not enough for him. More than just the crown, more than just power, he seeks the eradication of the king's bloodline. His treachery knows no bounds, for not even the unborn child is spared from his venomous plan. The queen, now marked as a traitor, will soon face a fate she never imagined, her life and her child's dangling by the thinnest of threads. But little does the prince know, fate is a powerful force, more relentless than his ambition, more cunning than his schemes. The gods themselves whisper of a destiny beyond his reach. The child, whose life he seeks to snuff out, is bound to the future of this kingdom in ways even the prince cannot foresee. For in the face of treachery, the seeds of retribution are always sown, and the hand that raises the blade may one day fall to its own shadow.
My elders, we have consulted the oracle. Oluwo, kindly tell us what the oracle has revealed.
My prince, my fellow elders, the oracle has spoken, and their message is clear. They have revealed the traitor among us. The oracle has revealed that the queen is the traitor.
What abomination? Chai!
My elders, we all know the repercussions of such a grave act. She must be beheaded. There is no other punishment for such treachery.
Yes, I agree. The gods demand justice.
I cannot believe this. Chai! What sense is in all this? Why would Queen Abeni, of all people, poison the king?
Perhaps the traitor herself can tell us. Perhaps the king finally detected the truth. The child she carries belongs to another man.
How dare you, Ajayi? How dare you speak such lies? You orchestrated all of this. You, although I may not have concrete evidence. After everything the king and I have done for you, this is how you repay us.
Lie all you want, Queen Abeni, but the truth is clear. The king confided in me often, and he spoke of his worries about your child. Perhaps he finally figured out the truth, and that's why you poisoned him. What more proof do we need when the oracle itself has revealed the face of the traitor?
I swear on everything I hold dear, I had no hand in this treachery.
My elders, she must be beheaded. We shall use her blood to appease the gods of this land and restore order.
Yes, we agree.
But you all know, as far as she carries a child, it is an abomination in this land to execute her. My proposal is this. Let us banish her from the kingdom, far away from our sight and the land she has betrayed.
What nonsense are you proposing? Banishment? You think banishment is enough for this betrayal? Even if she cannot be executed right now, she will not escape justice. Guards, take this traitor to the prison. In a few weeks, we will execute her, and her bastard child will not see the light of day.
I do not know why you despise us so much, Ajayi. You killed my husband, your own kin. But that wasn't enough for you, was it? What bitterness do you harbor in your heart? But I swear, the true gods of this land will avenge me. They will not let this injustice go unpunished.
Let the gods do what they wish. I will do what I must for the kingdom.
Don't you dare touch me with your filthy hands, you corrupt bastards. Leave me at once. You all agree to this nonsense.
Night falls upon the kingdom, thick and suffocating, hiding in its shadows the darkest of plans. Beneath the cover of darkness, treachery moves silently, like a hunter stalking its prey. Prince Ajayi, driven by greed and a thirst for power, has made his choice. The blood of the queen and the child she carries must be spilled before the first light of dawn. In the dead of night, he meets with an assassin, an agent of death whose blade knows no mercy. The plan is simple: strike when the kingdom sleeps, when no one will hear her final breath. Ajayi believes that this night will mark the end of the king's bloodline, and the kingdom will be his alone. But fate, as always, has other plans. For even in the midst of treachery, loyalty survives in the hearts of the least expected. A servant, once unnoticed, now holds the key to the queen's survival. This servant, a soul the queen had once shown kindness, listens to the winds of destiny. Unbeknownst to the prince, another plan is taking shape, an escape, forged in desperation but guided by hope. The night is thick with danger, but it is also pregnant with possibility. As swords are sharpened and footsteps echo in the dark halls, the kingdom stands on the edge of a new dawn. One wrong step could spell the end for the queen and her unborn child. Yet one act of loyalty could change the course of history. In the silence of this night, betrayal and fate collide. And when the sun rises, the kingdom will never be the same.
It must be done tonight, no mistakes. The queen and the child she carries must not see the morning sun.
You have nothing to fear. My blade is swift and silent.
I want it clean. No mess, no witnesses. Make sure it looks like an accident. An escape gone wrong, perhaps.
Accidents are my specialty. I will ensure the job is flawless.
Good. If anyone asks, it was her own doing. Desperation drove her to this. No one will question a thing.
By dawn, she will be nothing more than a whisper in the wind.
My queen, there is no time. We must go now before they notice.
How are you here? Why? Why risk your life for me?
You were kind to me, my queen, when no one else was. I cannot let them harm you or your child. But we must leave now. The night will not protect us for long. Your Majesty, we must keep moving. The guards are closing in and we cannot afford to be caught.
I cannot go any further. The child is coming. We must find shelter quickly.
We are almost at the border to the Ogini kingdom. I will quickly go scout for shelter, my queen.